Hey, I'm Wit. I've got a fun watch for you today. This is the AndoAndoAndo A-1 Automatic. And as you can see, a very unconventional case design, minimalistic approach to the dial, but this is far from boring. So you can see it comes in 4 different colors. You've got the Stealth all black. This is the silver. This one's called the white donut. And the black donut. And this was actually the one that I gravitated to the most. And I think the most popular in sales as well. This could be sold out by the time you see this. So I'll show you more of all 4 throughout the video, but I'm just going to handle this one for the purpose of the review. Let me give you the measurements of this mighty little watch. It's 35.5 millimeters in diameter. It's tiny, right? 37 millimeters lug to lug. You've got a 20 millimeter lug width. 11 millimeter thickness, which it looks like it's much more than that, doesn't it? But 11 millimeters, and the weight is 69 grams on the supplied leather strap. The A1 features a sapphire crystal on the top side, mineral crystal on the see-through caseback, signed crown that is push-pull. That's pretty much the only branding you're going to see on the whole top side of the watch. There is another little small branding A here, the logo on the underside. You've also got a screw-in caseback, 50 meters of water resistance. This is 316L stainless steel. It's got C1 green luminescence featured on the hour and minute hands and the markers. And as I mentioned, it's a leather strap with quick release spring bars as well. All 4 watches have the same black strap with black stitching, and it's got black hardware. The A1 is running the NH36 automatic movement from Seiko. It beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour, 41-hour power reserve, hacking and hand winding. You've got a day and date complication. The day features English and kanji. The stated accuracy of this movement is -20 to +40 seconds per day. Well, that's it for your facts and figures. Now I'm going to go over the things that I like and don't like about it. So first, I'll give you a couple of negatives. This just happened to be too small for me. I wanted to wear it more. I wore it as much as I could, and I felt that I could get away with. But I just feel like for me, it was a little too small. Again, under 36 millimeters, and I've got an 8-inch wrist. So I did wear it and enjoyed it, and I just wanted to wear it so much more. So that's the only reason I'm mentioning it as a dislike. It's just because I was bummed because I wanted it to be a little larger to enjoy it more. But with that said, it does wear just a touch larger than you would think a 36 millimeter does. It's just obviously got to be something to do with that case shape and with the thickness or the appearance of the thickness, because again, it's not that thick, 11 millimeters. Something about it, it does wear just a touch larger than probably a traditional 36 millimeter. Now, I was bummed to find a little bit of fluff under the dial of the all-black version. The other 3 look very clean, though, even under macro lens, as you can see here. So I'm sure it's just a rarity, but that was just kind of surprising to see. Now, while it's not really fair to beat this up for being a small watch, I can make a complaint about the size of the crown and just the cavity of getting in there. Now, by design, it's like that on purpose. Obviously, it's so you don't have the crown going into the back of your wrist. That's the pretty much intention of this design. But it also prevents you from doing some easy hand winding because of that cavity. Now, again, I've got to say, it's very easy to grip with like your nails or something because there's a little ridge on the crown. If you can see that there. So that ridge allows you to really get in there nicely. And the knurling is very grippy. But the real estate is small. So you can set the time and the day and date very easily, but hand winding might be a little more problematic. Now, the luminescence is pretty good on this watch. C1 green emitting, but the handset seems to be just a little bit more dim than the markers. So it'd be great if there was a more even application between the markers and the handset. All right, I'm going to give you some likes now, and I'm going to start with the first thing that you're presented with, the packaging. I mean, if you are a product packaging nerd like I am, you are completely going to dig this. The design is so funky and cool and eco-friendly as well. I mean, you could recycle this. This is all just pressed cardboard. I would keep it. I mean, I would keep this as the, I mean, it's just kind of cool. You slide this out and it's got more details on the watch there. The backside has got your instructions. It holds the watch for display and the straps as well. It's just really neat packaging, and I'm always totally into that. It's clever, fun design, and it's very symbolic of the watch itself. Something else that's cool is the weight of this case. It's just, I mean, this is a mighty little 36 millimeter, under 36, 35.5. The weight is nice and heavy for that size of a watch. It's not too heavy, though. It's really balanced quite well. It's just enough to make you smile. You know, it's got that, it's comforting. You know, kind of like a heavy blanket. It's just heavy for this size of a watch. And I thought it was just a perfect fit. And I touched on this earlier, but the minimalistic approach is just awesome. No branding on the dial whatsoever. Completely sterile. Who does that for their first watch, right? I mean, you got some branding out there, right? The only branding is on the crown and on the underside of the case. When do you ever see that? And while I'm here, some pretty cool specs on the outside of the case. You see a Sapphire NH36. Then it's got the actual reference number, the A1, and then the color. This one is WBSB, and numbered 79 of 100. There's only 100 of each of these colors. Designed in Finland, and case stainless steel, water-resistant 5-bar. Another cool thing about the case back too, you see that with the satin silver version of the case, you get a black ring for the case back, and the black case gets the opposing silver. I just thought that's really cool. But that's only with the black and white donut versions. The all black and the all silver each have their own respective colors. Something else that's pretty cool about this watch is that the initial popularity drove the request to offer the case only as a modding platform. He ran a successful Kickstarter campaign, and now this case only is offered on his website. So this is a limited edition, only 100 pieces in each of the 4 colors, and this black donut version here is the most popular so far, most likely to sell out first. These run 280 euros. That's about 273 US dollars, the conversion rate at the time of this filming. And if you want to get the case only for modding, that is 75 euros. And both are available at AndoAndoAndo.com. I'll leave a link down in the description below. So what do you think of the A1 Automatic from AndoAndoAndo? I mean, that is a pretty cool, funky case design, right? A nice little tight, small, compact 36 millimeter, less than 36 millimeters. Just a fun watch. Leave your comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Helps the channel immensely. And I'll catch you in the next video. I'm Whit with so many watches, so little time. And money.